Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. In this week's episode, I'm going to make this gummy bear axe. Let's get right into it. Okay, so before I continue with this, just notice this whole top is epoxied in. So I'm going to have to clamp this thing, keep it nice and still. I'll grab my die grinder with a carbide tip, and that should eat right through it. We'll see how deep it goes into. And just in case, I don't want to be inhaling this stuff, so safety is always first. Now that I've finally freed up the head of the axe, I'm going to grab this sheet of polypropylene, clean it up, and start marking some dimensions down so I can make a small mold and duplicate this handle. With a little bit of Hollywood magic, I'll have this thing glued in no time. That's what I'm talking about. As I continue to the next process, I'm going to be needing a few more items. One is this Mold Star 16 Fast, which is a pretty quick cure time of about 30 minutes. I believe a working time of about 7 minutes. Typically, I'll mix up a 50 to 50 ratio. You can do it by weight or volume. When it's cold, you might get a minute or so before it decides to cure on you. But if it is warm, know you got to work a little bit faster because it will cure faster. Let it sit for about 30 minutes and let's demold it. Looks like the silicone mold came out great. I'm going to mix up some epoxy by Total Boat, and I'm going to thoroughly coat these gummy bears with it. I don't want the gummy bears to be dry because I don't want there to potentially be any air pockets while I'm mixing them. So I'm going to make sure I mix this batch up, get a little bit of the gummy bears nice and soaked. I'll spread them evenly throughout there, so when I go to pour the rest of the resin inside, the gummy bears that are already wet will kind of help transfer the liquid across the whole entire section smoothly, possibly leaving out any air pockets or additional bubbles. We want to minimize that as much as possible. Oh yeah, I can tell this looks great. You know, a little bit of sanding and another coating of epoxy, and this will look real nice. Well, this is about where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and sharpen it by hand now. I'll get it assembled and we'll see what it looks like.